What's good, Majority? It's me, Majority. And I'm here to let y'all speak. So let's read those comments. Boy. I'm real glad with how this is shaping out to be. Technically, this is not a genuine episode, but I still like to welcome you to Majority Speaks. I guess you could call this 001.1. Simply because there were a few stragglers who did not get their comments read last time because they arrived late, and I only gave you a week. And I'm going to remedy that with this installment. I'm going to give you the question at the end of the video, and I'm going to give you like 20 days to answer. But I also want to respect the stragglers. So I guess that'll be the title of this video. With that, let's respect the stragglers. I want to read their comments and engage fully. So here's my night glasses, even though it's clear as day, because everyone knows that glasses make you smarter. Scientifically proven. Never mind. First up, Wolf Flow. Greetings. Late to the party, but I love the ability to interact with people, discover great new art together, and paint our own canvases. What I'm not big on is all the fakers and sheep that can't think for themselves on here. Big words coming from a wolf. Oh, I'm probably pissing my parents off right now. Hey, I'm glad you see this as a party. Because that's what I want this to be. I want this to be party vibes. I want everyone to be all Gucci out here, you know what I mean? But anyways, thanks for still making the contribution. I agree with you 100%. Interaction is key, otherwise this platform would not be as much fun as it is. So I see that. I see with you eye to eye, man. Discovering great new art, and I definitely want to push that point. I think we talked about this last time, but that YouTube content creation is a medium for art. Like, video is art. I love video making so much. I've been doing this for years, and I would be very hard pressed to give it up. Like, I was even contemplating before this video just taking a long break just from video making. Just because of things about my career, which I tried to be very hush-hush about. But I found it really hard to even tell myself I'm gonna like not make videos, because I know I'm gonna be compelled to keep making videos. And it's not because I love just sitting in front of a camera and talking, it's because I love discovering new ways to put things together. So I'm with you, man. And by all means, go check out Wolf Flow's channel if you are not Wolf Flow, because then you would check out your own channel. Great guy. We're about the same number of subs, so let's get those sub rates up. Heart. The phone tells you comment loved. I'm totally not for phones or like iPhones, but you know what? This has made my life a lot easier. The Completionist. What's up, man? I feel really bad that I missed out on the first episode of the series. I missed you too, man. It's always great to have you. I love your comments. This is a donker. This is a really excellent idea, and I hope it's something that you'll keep going, because it's a great way to make people feel important. It is a great way to make people feel important, and to give them the ability to know that their voice really matters. Hence the majority. The majority, love it, of the channels I'm subscribed to are less than 5,000 subscribed, so I know how important it is that the smaller channels need a voice in the realm of YouTube. But unfortunately, from my experience, I've never met a corporation that ever cares for the best interests of the little guy. But we can always rise above that. Stop there for a second, because this is such a huge comment. I gotta take it piece by piece. It's funny because there are like certain thresholds for channels. I notice a lot of what you'd call smaller channels are at that 5,000 and below level. The subscriber count is over 9,000 if you're a corporation. Not necessarily, but if you're kind of a sellout, that's usually what happens, is that your sub counts just go way up. Maybe I'm generalizing there, and I don't know that that's fair, but I feel like you're almost, I don't know how to say this because, people who are under the 5,000 rank still shoot for success, and they'll do whatever it takes. They'll like keep their content consistent, do all types of reviews. They'll, try and make it controversial so it gets hits. I've been on like Facebook and MySpace for a long time, and I know my like friend counts have always been like around this 100 level, right? The few hundreds. And it's interesting to me that YouTube is almost like a contest, and like the people who exploit Facebook like that get a bunch of friend requests and stuff. It's almost the same philosophy. Like it's the YouTube popularity contest, right? And I feel like if you can separate yourself from the numbers, you're more prone to actually have some significant achievements with your channel other than just making bucks. So I know what you mean, man. I'm all for the smaller channel. But it's good to dream too. I don't think you can like just say that if you're like above that 5,000 rank that you suddenly lost all of those things that made you great in the first place. Because there are channels that are great that are in the hundreds of thousands or in the millions. So I appreciate both sides. Let's keep going. You can't get anywhere in life without a little help, and we all need to understand that the most value that we have as smaller channels is that we can relate to people a lot more because we understand that gaming is ultimately a hobby and it's not our job. Thank you. My gosh, gaming is a job. That's not something I want in my life. One of the ways I've always found new channels is I always look through the comments of the videos I watch, and if I see somebody make an awesome comment, then I'm inclined to click on the username to see if they make any content. It's a brilliant strategy. We all have a role to play, and the best role we can play is to give an honest voice to video games and video game culture, and I think we are all capable of that. Amen. Dude, you are a speech maker. I love you. Please keep those comments coming. I love those. I agree with you 100%. Once you lose the honesty, that's when your authenticity on this platform just diminishes. I think you need to be 100% honest with yourself and with your viewers. If you can't do that, you need to get off the platform. Or you just need to stop watching people like that, because there are people who do that. Oh my gosh, there's more? Stop it. Stop it. Okay, it's not a bad thing. I actually appreciate it. Oh no, I can't read it. With regards to my next question, I'm not reading this yet. I'll come back to it. I'm actually going to save your questions for my next podcast, I think. I'm going to bring them up then. But I did take them into account, so thank you. Heart. We're still going good. Okay, so I've got two more. One of which was intended to share the opinions, I think, and the other is a little more off the cuff. But I'm going to read this next one. It's from my good buddy, Boston Burf. Thanks for the late comment. Straggler. No, I'm joking. Come on, it's good to be straggler sometimes. Be behind these times. What am I saying? I'm going to shut up now. I'm not trying to be disrespectful here. I love my friend, Boston Burf. He's a good man. It sucks that I forgot to answer the questions for this video, but I'll go ahead and leave them now. Better late than never. Welcome to the party, my friend. What I love about YouTube is that it feels like people actually listen to what I have to say. A lot of times in the real world, people don't seem to pay attention when I talk. Isn't that the truth? So when I hear people quoting stuff from some of my reviews, it makes me happy and it's something I never thought would happen. Dude, it's such a great experience when you see you leave an impact on someone. And you know, I get those comments from time to time too, like, you know, not a lot, but a lot of times, like, not a lot, but a lot of times, hold on a sec, let me catch myself in my speaking. I'll get those comments where it's like, you know, your videos mean a lot to me and things of that nature. And to me, that's what I always appreciate. And, you know, I do find I get some comments like that in real life where people tell me I impact them a certain way. But YouTube's just a little bit more user-friendly like that, and you have a larger, what would you say, reach? You can reach out to more people across the globe, and it's mostly people that want to watch you, mostly. Versus in real life, you have to put up with a lot of the shitheads, so. Love it. I love both. There's something actually fun about putting up with that in real life. But there's a beauty to YouTube as well, so I agree with you. What don't you like, man? The thing I don't like about YouTube is the lack of originality. Dude, I hate it. I hate going through content and it's just like, haven't I seen this done before? let's see what you have to say though. A lot of channels seem to look at the successful channels and just follow that same template. I've noticed that since I've started watching bigger channels, is that they do the exact same thing. And it's not to say I'm like totally not guilty of emulating some things bigger channels do, but there's a certain extent to which you're borrowing an idea or you're literally copy pasting it. And I can't stand that. I can't stand seeing people who are literally just reaping the benefits off of what another channel does and then pitching it to people who don't watch that. They'll do like 3 news videos a week, 1 movie game reaction video, and a crappy emulation clone knockoff console review just for views. Alright, I'm guilty of that. Today we're going to check out the system I bought just to stay relevant in the algorithm. They also use the dreadful shouty thumbnails. My gosh. This is like how to be a shitty successful person on YouTube 101. Thank you for pointing that out. I'm gonna go follow all of these rules now. No, I'm not. I don't want to do just console reviews, even though they're like my biggest viewed videos on this channel. You notice, like, even if I do them, like the 2DS one was a fluke. I did not expect 30,000 views out of that, and that video sucks. But I'm glad people like it. But at the same time, I'm not gonna just do that because people watch it. It's not like I'm not gonna just buy consoles to review them. There are people out there who are console people. Look at like Happy Console Gamer, right? His name is Happy Console Gamer, and he does more than just review consoles. So I think there is a balance there, finding what you love and not just doing something because it does well on YouTube. If that's all you're in it for, then have fun. Because your personality is what's going to shine through. And if it's, YouTube exploitation, then that's not going to resonate with me. That's for sure. Anyways, great vid, and looking forward to whatever RPG questions you will have for us. Just wait. Comment, loved. I can't actually screen record that, but oh well. I got one more here, and then we got the question. Outlook 007. Da-na-da-na. Da-na-na. Ha! You might not be stars, but you guys have a lot of character, ideas, and entertaining content to count as a star in my book. Why, thank you, my kind sir. I always try my best to shine down from the skies above. Don't people like the stars because they say they can act well and are good at their craft? Same goes to you guys. I've been waiting not to be called a bad actor for about a month and a half now. Thank you, my friend. I really appreciate it. I really do put my all into my acting. But I think there's more to it than that too. I don't want to just be like the one that Boston Burf said. Today we're going to review another console to just get in the algorithm. There's an act to that too, and I can't believe I'm still wearing these glasses. This is driving me crazy. I can see again. Actually, I can see better with these. These are night glasses, so you can wear them at night when you're driving. It must be new, but I love these. But don't let me lose focus here. There's a balance, right? You don't want to just be acting. Like you want to be your real self on camera. And I try to be my goofy real self. And the thing I love about YouTube is that my goofy self on camera amplifies who I already am, and it just makes me a little bit more fun to be around. There are people who are like completely different to the things they do on YouTube. I don't feel I'm one of them. I feel I'm very similar to my person on YouTube. So, wow, I'm glad I took those sunglasses off. I swear, I wear the sunglasses everywhere. If you knew me, you know I'm nowhere without my shades. I don't know what it takes to be getting big like PewDiePie, if there's some secret magical formula or if it was timing, chance, and stuff that was a part of it. Having a broader channel can get different types of people to watch it too. Quality over quantity in life is best for me, though. I think that means more to this community anyway, since so many people reach out to each other. Alright, he's also got some questions to suggest. These are more Q&A questions, which I appreciate. And all of these questions could take up their own video, but I'm going to hold off for now. But thank you so much for this comment. I think that's very insightful, especially for YouTubers on the come up, or if you're just reflecting on your own practice. It's not about putting videos out all the time, although some people seem to like that. If your videos suck all the time, then that's not good. I've been taking like a week or two every so often. I've been trying to do it once a week since the year started, which is working pretty well. But I'm trying not to stress myself out either. I don't want to put out stuff if I'm not in the mood to do it. If I'm not in the mood to make the video. Like I'm a little better today than I was the last time I did this video. And it's also because I have a clearer idea of what I'm doing, but I'm also home. Like I know where I'm comfortable recording. So I try to do that quality too. And like I'm even using the nice camera, so I think that's important. But with that, let's go to the question. This is only episode 001.1 anyway, so I don't want to dwell. Drum roll, please. And again, this week, or this month rather, is making my chest heave while I'm speaking. Actually, I'm kind of doing that myself. But this is sensitive material. This is RPGs, and RPG lovers will throw a fit over what they view as the RPG, and I have several questions I wanted to ask, and I wanted to be I wanted to go with the creative one, but I think there's a more important question here without treading on what you view an RPG as specifically, and that's what do you view is the most significant part of any RPG and why? And that's the question for the month. Have at it. Write those comments. I'll respond to them later. That's it for me. Let's hear it, Majora T. See you next time. What is that?